Okay. We hit $100,000 raised on just this stream today. Somehow. Not at all what any of us expected. I wasn't even planning on going live today.
But how much trouble it was and how much internet pack down there, yeah.
I wasn't even planning on going live today. And I didn't expect support like this from... This is insane. Like, this is insane. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not what I expected at all. There's so many streamers that came in and donated today and raided today, and their communities came in and donated today, and you guys have been here all day, and the viewership has been so insane all day. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is... There are like no nonprofits that can have a natural disaster like this happen and then just go live and have this kind of support. I don't know how to thank you guys enough for that. We're in just the luckiest, most incredible position, and we so fully intend on making you guys proud with our conservation work. We have the best staff ever. I can't talk about my staff. I'll cry. Pause. Back up. We have really awesome staff members here, and we have incredible animals. Our animal ambassadors are everything to us, and they have helped us teach so many people about conservation. Alveus initially started as an animal sanctuary to rescue animals and then do conservation education programming with them online, which is what we do every day. And we have collaborators come out here, and we're able to teach their communities about them all the time, and that means so much to us. We've reached hundreds of millions of people since founding doing that, and that is, as someone who came from the zoo world and someone who came from doing conservation education programming in person, it is so beyond my wildest dreams to be able to teach that many people. Like, it was a really good day before I started streaming if I went to a classroom and there were like 30 kids instead of 20, you know, and I'd go home and feel really accomplished. So there is like no way for me to describe to you guys how grateful I am for the opportunity to be able to teach millions of people. Because without Twitch and without being online, like, that's just not something that's possible. People don't get to do that. So thank you for being here and trusting me to do that. We are doing our absolute best with it, and we really want to make you guys proud with all the support that you've given us. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay. Time for the unprepared leak. So, one of the cool things about Alveus is that we have been able to grow so incredibly fast, thanks to you guys, thanks to all the support that we get online, thanks to our incredible staff that takes such good care of our animals and helps uplift us to be the organization that we are. You know, I wrote a 3-year plan genuinely in 2021, thinking that it would take me 3 years to raise the capital campaign, or to do the capital campaign fundraising that we needed to purchase a property and to start rescuing animals and take care of them. And because of the support we have online, we have just grown so fast, and we've been able to do so much, and we've been able to provide such incredible care for the animals at this property. The leak is we want to do more. No, we're not opening up Jurassic Park. The leak is that we want to do more. And we love our position of being educators here and inspiring people about the natural world and teaching people with our animal ambassadors. I love doing that, and we are never going to stop doing that. Doing education is absolutely my bread and butter, and it's what I'm passionate about, and it's what I'll do for the rest of my life. But for a long time, we've also thought about other ways that we can meaningfully contribute to conservation work. And we think that a really meaningful way for us to use our resources and to mobilize the community that we have for conservation work is by developing a breeding and recovery program for release into the wild. That's all I'll say. It's kind of the whole thing, but that's all I'll say. I won't say anymore. It's crazy, guys. That's a crazy thing to say but it was crazy when we got the wolf dogs in, because we were like, okay, we've talked about, like, when we talked about wolves for the first time, we were like, all right, we'll do wolves in like 5 years. And then we got a call that wolf dogs, Awa and Timber, needed rescue, and they were like, can you build this enclosure in 30 days? And we're like, okay. And we built it in just 3 months, which is incredible, by the way. Insane. Shout out staff, and shout out you guys, and shout out Peach and Jessica for the fundraising for that enclosure. Just crazy turnaround. So everything at Alveus moves so much faster than we think is possible because of you guys. Thank you for the $500 donation. Thank you for all the donations that have been flying in while I've been talking. And so something like a breeding recovery program where, and for those of you who don't know, that means like breeding animals in captivity for release into the wild. Something like a breeding and recovery program is like, I think something that all of us that work here have dreamed of doing, but thought that it was so far off, you know, like thought that it was like maybe 10 years from now we could start doing something like that. But here we are. I mean, because of you guys, we're going to be able to do that. So keep your eyes peeled for 2026. We are expanding. It's going to be crazy. And yeah, we are frickin' leaking. I mean, I don't think that's much of a leak. We don't have space here to do that. Like, I think that's kind of obvious. We are expanding to be able to do that. I don't think that's that much more of a leak. But hey, 2 leaks. But I'm not going to tell you what species we're starting with yet, okay? Even though we do have an idea, and it's freaking awesome. It's so cool. You guys are going to die. It's so cool. More leaks than Hassan Piper is crazy. Big or little animal? No! That's all I'll say. That's all I'm saying. And I'm so sad that I made such a big announcement for this organization in a sweatshirt at my desk at 9:15 p.m. looking chopped as hell. That sucks. It's okay. It's authentic. W Chuz CEO. You guys are never gonna see me again. Wow. Crazy. No, okay, we are not expanding into LA. That's not what's happening. No. We can't afford to be in LA. No. Thank you for the 25. Also, I can't afford to be split like that. That would be crazy.